Who's in the room? Who's in the room? Who's in the fucking room?
You already answered that question. It's Epona.
It's Ganondorf.
No, it's Princess Peach.
Alright, Kenichi. Princess Peach. Alright, Kenichi, try to get through this episode without some kind of technical glitch. And that's what Midna thinks of our attempts.
She's always bored.
True story. Alright, we're gonna find out who's in the room. Who's in the room? Who's in the room?
I think another thing that actually bothers me about this game is it actually takes a long time before you get to the first dungeon.
That is true. Because we're on what, like episode 5 or 6 now?
And we're probably, 2 hours in the game and we haven't even seen a dungeon yet.
That's true. But you know what? I'm okay with it though. Because there is a lot of tutorials.
Well, there's a plot dump. That's basically what it is.
Well, there's so much ground to cover in terms of tutorial. Like, you have just walking around the world and that kind of combat, and then horseback and horseback combat, and then wolf and wolf combat.
If you think about this, again, this is the HD remake, and a lot of the motion controls have been taken out of it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like when this game came out, it was when the Wii originally came out, and like the first 2 hours was just, all right, you've never dealt with motion controls before. Mm-hmm. Here's your introduction to how all this shit works. So I mean,
because this originally came out for both GameCube and Wii at the same time.
Yeah. But I mean, most people picked it up for the Wii.
The Wii version was just a port of the GameCube version.
Plus motion controls. Plus
they flipped the entire world.
Yes.
Because Link is left-handed and the majority of the world is right-handed. They realized that might be a problem. But they didn't have time, apparently, to recode Link. So I guess apparently it was easier to just flip the entire game and change east to west.
Yeah, which this is the maps are of the GameCube version in this game. Which actually a lot of people, because again the Wii was the hot new thing, a lot of people actually did pick up the Wii version of it. Mm-hmm. So when they picked up the HD release of it, people were actually confused, and it's just oh my god, this is so confusing because
but it's not. The map of Hyrule matches up to every other map of Hyrule that's ever existed.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess for the Wii was the one where it didn't. Oh, I love this scene so much.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I especially like the music because it's a callback to Link to the Past.
Yeah.
Did you ever notice that before?
Oh, yeah.
It's so cool.
I do like this scene a lot because it's it shows Zelda doing something.
Yeah.
It's not her getting captured. It's not her as Sheik. Because I'm sorry, even though it's the same person, Sheik and Zelda, they have different personalities. They might as well be different people.
Yeah.
But this is Zelda actually doing something productive.
As Zelda.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you mean Epona actually doing something productive.
Sure, whatever.
As Epona. Hey, look, it's the biggest red herring in the history of video games.
Yep.
He is such a cool villain, though.
Oh yeah, especially when he at least opens up the mouthpiece and he sees
fangs.
Yeah, well, it's pseudo almost like a Balin type of deal.
Mm-hmm. How long do you think I should leave that guy hanging there being strangled?
Let him off easy.
Hit A, you son of a bitch!
Also, I love how, did you notice that they were trying to make it portray as the guy was trembling, but it looked more like the monster's hand was trembling there? Mm-hmm. I'm assuming that was a limitations thing, again, that the HD collection picked up, because that's a lot of these games, when they get the HD remake to them, they're not remade, they're just ports, and they touch up things here, they change the lighting there, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of the stuffs that, these more originally when they come out, they decide to do, because of limitations, like, well, we can't make this character model twitch, but if we make the other character model twitch because it's just a black arm,
yeah,
it'll make it look like the other character model is twitching.
Mm-hmm.
Which I find that neat when it comes to just video game design. Is taking limitations in the hardware and finding ways to basically do what you want to do.
Right.
And anyways, yeah. Like specifically, even though it's not a great game, the Metal Gear port for NES literally pushed the NES to its limits on what it can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, there's glitches and it's broken, but I mean, when the game works, it's fucking amazing what it does.
Yeah.
You
ready for the big reveal that's going to surprise nobody? I am Epona, Princess of Hyrule.
Yes. I really like her gloves in this game.
Dude, Zelda in this game is easily the best Zelda.
Yeah. Her design is really cool. It's like, it's sleek, but it's still like... It's dark fantasy. It really is.
Mm-hmm. If not to give too much away, but there is a Puppet Zelda battle later in the game. It's actually part of the final boss fight. And, like, the attention to detail is fantastic because a lot of game designers would, like, just have her skirt. But no, you can see her feet, like her legs flopping underneath the skirt.
Yeah. And here's Midna being mopey.
What are you doing, Midna?
Again, it's just one of those things where it really looks nice in HD, but some of the things just look really goofy in HD. And again, I still say to date...
She's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, right?
Look at her.
To date, the only two HD like remakes that I think look good...
Wait, ready? Hey, I'm Link. I'm the hero of Twilight. I fight monsters and all kinds of shit, but over here, this is where I get really heroic. Oh, dude, check out the fireplace.
Oh, yeah. No, Fire in HD usually looks
That's
really good.
so cool. Oh, hey, it's Zelda's diary. I wonder if she writes about me.
Stamps!
Splurf!
But the only two HD things I think looks good is Shadow of the Colossus, because that game just looks gorgeous in HD, and Metal Gear Pack. I don't think there's anything in that game that I could say looks goofy.
Dude, Modern Warfare Remastered looks sick, though.
We'll see when the actual game comes out and see how sleek it looks.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have to say, I don't know if it necessarily looks good, but it's really cool that what is it called? But the Master Halo 1 when it was when
the Master Chief Collection.
Master Chief Collection. The ability to change between the original and the HD remake, I think it's really cool because you can go through and actually like look at a set piece, look at it in the original, look at it in HD to be like, oh, this is where they touched this up, this is where they touched that up. Again, it's really cool, especially if you like video game art and you like looking at stuff to see how they did it.
It's also nice. The only time I really switch back to the old school graphics and leave it there is the fight in Halo 2 where Cortana says, maybe you should sit this one out. Just because I think that Blow Me Away is a better song for that fight than Breaking the Covenant by Periphery.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something so iconic about that moment. And the boom, like, to this day, I can't hear that song without thinking of that fight.
Oh, fair enough.
But...
Nick is such a sub in this game.
He really is. Well, dude, have you seen the female characters he hangs out with? Like Zelda and Midna, they're all total doms.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen the memes where it has, like, the different versions of Zelda reacting to something?
I don't think I have.
They have, like, it's a cartoon, and they have, like, 6 panels, each one with a different version of Zelda.
Uh-huh.
And, like, it'll posit a scenario. It'll be like, seeing your penis for the first time. And, like, Skyward Sword Zelda will be like, oh my, I never realized you felt that way about me, blah, blah, blah. And then Wind Waker Zelda will be like, you sick bastard, put that thing away. And then the punchline is always Twilight Princess Zelda. And, like, in that specific example, she just goes, mine's bigger. Or another one is...
What do you think you're going to do with that?
or another example is finds out she's pregnant. And, like, Skyward Sword Zelda is like, this is unexpected, but I'm so excited to start a family with you. And, like, Wind Waker Zelda is like, you should have been more responsible. And then Twilight Princess Zelda, minor setback, I'll take care of it in the morning. Just, like, shit like that. You know what I mean? Just basically hammering home the fact that Twilight Princess Zelda is, like, a boss-ass bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, again, it's one of those things where, again, I like seeing strong female characters in video games.
I should clarify, I like seeing strong female characters. I do not like seeing a strong male character neutered and made female.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely.
To me, that takes something away from both men and women.
Yeah. Like,
because it's like the strength of that female character is only capitalizing on the established strength of the male character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why all this stuff is like, oh, we should be able to pick Link's gender. Like, fuck yourself. Like, I understand you want to play as a woman, but what do you fucking do? Like, do I make a big deal about it when I play Portal and I have to play as Chell, who's a woman?
Yeah.
Or I have to play as Samus, or I have to play as Lara Croft. Or Bayonetta.
Yeah, it's one of those things where... I mean, I understand, like, the argument of, well, I can pick my gender because Link is supposed to be a blank slate. But at the same time, like, Link's character model, at least in the 3D games, are almost... Except for Adult Link and Ocarina of Time.
Mm-hmm.
I would say he's almost gender neutral as it is. Because, again, he's elf-looking, and elf people, for the most part, are very feminine in the first place.
I wouldn't say feminine. I'd say more androgynous.
Yeah. So...
Like the elves in Lord of the Rings, like, unless you're paying attention or you know the character.
It's... Yeah. No, absolutely. So to be like, well, I want a female Link, is that really necessary? I mean, again, case in point. The percentage of women who cosplay as Link that look better than men that cosplay Link is just astronomical.
Yeah.
So, do you need a female Link? You kind of already have that, in my personal opinion.
Dude, I watched a dub of this game, like people dubbing voice acting over it, and this squirrel was Danny DeVito. Like, not actually Danny DeVito, but just his style.
That's fine.
Thank you for taking care of those bad guys. They made a mess of both the village and the forest. They kidnapped the village children.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see the cast? Obviously, it came out today. Well, for 2 reasons. One, because today is that massacre, and 2, because Pride Week is starting next Sunday. I think it's Pride Week. But the cast of It's Always Sunny was at a Pride parade in L.A., and Danny DeVito had a rainbow, what did they call them? Like the feather boas. Oh, yeah. And he looked like he was just rocking it, as only Danny DeVito could.
Yeah. Oh, how did it come to this? You want to hear the most hilarious thing in the world? This past Christmas, my sister came out to me as bi. And would you like to hear how it happened?
Oh.
It's actually a pretty funny story.
Well, you're going to be telling it next time on B.O.R.G.